Hey there guys, Skippy here from Skippy6 Gaming, coming to you with a cool tutorial. I've been messing around with a whole bunch of stuff with the daylight sensor, and I kind of got on a flow and I was just making tons of different things like street lights and all these different things, reversing the power and all this jazz like that. So today I'm working on this solar powered campfire. It's actually very easy. I will tell you right now, I'm not going to show you. You'll see at the end. Hopefully it'll get dark by the time we're done. I'm going to go ahead and just bust this open to give you guys a little bit of a view. Basically, when the nighttime comes, the campfire turns on. Pretty straightforward. It's actually quite a pretty generic build. It is not anything too special. Again, I think we're going to notice right here off to this side. There you go. So pretty much you have to keep this block here. That way it keeps lit. It's like a bud switch. So let's go ahead and show you guys how to make this. It's pretty straightforward. So basically you're going to do this. This one I've done backwards. But what you're going to start, you know what? I'm not going to mess you guys up. I'm going to make it the exact same way. Let's fill this up. Basically you want to start with a line of 4 too deep, and then you're going to take this one out like this. Pretty straightforward. It doesn't really matter which side that lines out. So you know what? Like I said, I don't want to confuse everybody. And there you go. So what you're gonna need is you're gonna need a repeater. You're gonna need a sticky piston. You're gonna need some redstone torches. You're gonna need things of that nature. So what we're gonna do right here is, I did it backwards again. That's pretty crazy. So it's actually pretty straightforward, so I'm not going to waste everybody's time with dilly-dallying. But basically, we're going to look right here, and we're going to start from this side right here. So from this side right here, we're going to look over, and we're going to start by placing a redstone torch, then some redstone dust. We're going to put down a block. What we're going to want from this point in time is a sticky piston. Don't have it here. And we're going to want this sticky piston facing here. Right here, guys, is where we're going to put our dispenser facing up and netherrack. As well as that, what we're going to do is off to the left-hand side of this piston, we're going to throw a torch. We need the daylight sensor still. We need that. We don't need the sticky piston anymore. So we're going to throw a torch right there. And more or less, you know what we're going to do? Let's go ahead and bud this out. Put this here. Oh, the tricky repeater is hidden in there. So let's go ahead and throw our repeater right underneath that, right there. I think I can shoot through. Can you shoot through it? I wonder. I think you can. Dingo dongo, and I think that finishes our bud switch right there. And let's open this up right here so we can match it up like the other side. Let's throw some redstone dust right here. And then we're going to put our daylight sensor right on top of it. And there we go on that one. Let's see if we finished our bud switch properly here. I think we did. Yep, perfect. So basically, let's go ahead and throw a few fire charges in there. And as you see the way it sits, it should be open like this. It will close up once we close it in, so you're going to have to do a little counter like there. So fill it in, fill it up, fill it up, fill it up, back. And then let's go over here and do some filling too. Some auto saving. We got everything set up exactly the way it's supposed to be. So grab your half slabs. Oh, boo. And then grab your half slabs. Let's grab some half slabs and then set it up so it looks nice. Basically wrap this. Again, it's up to you how you wrap it in any way you want, but I like to make it look like that. If you really wanted to, guys, you could actually make it stand out better by just leading that right up to that, and that will do good. Let's fix this one up too. Again, it'll probably be nighttime by the time we're done doing all this jazz, but I hope I wasn't too confusing for you. I'll give you guys kind of another look-see at it. Again, just remember to the side here, there's going to be a torch. Let's fill it up. And there you go. So, half slab, half slab, half slab. And then let's fill it up like this. Again, you can use this on your walkways. You know, it does have all kinds of logical uses with regards to walkways, things like that. And again, you know what? Here, while we wait for nighttime, I'm going to give you guys a nice little Minecraft FAQ facts. Something that I learned, I was reading the wiki. If you ever notice around your base that there's always so many cactuses around your base, and that there's never really cactuses when you go far away. Like right here, there's tons, but as you get farther away back here, notice how they thin out, and there's not very many. Well, there's a reason for that, actually, and you know what the reason is? The reason is because of Endermen. So the one thing you're going to learn here on survival mode, I'm still have it on hard, so you're going to see something, is that when Endermen spawn, they spawn, right? So if they're within 120 blocks of you, they'll spawn. So if you're always hanging around your base here, Endermen are going to be spawning within 120 blocks of you. When Endermen spawn, there's certain items they can pick up, and cactus just so happens to be one of the items. So a little known fact is that within the area that you live, there's going to be a ton of cactus, because so many Endermen spawn and pick up cactus, and then they run around with it, and then they put it down. So when they put it down, another cactus grows. So an actual fact that Endermen are actually kind of like bees. They're like little bumblebees, and they pollinate the area around where you live with cactuses by picking them up and putting them down, picking them up, putting them down, picking them up, putting them down. And that's why you'll notice there's always going to be a ton of cactus around where you live, and not going to be that many when you get far away from your base. Because within 120 of where you live, Endermen spawn, and they're going to give you, where's the fires here? I don't want to miss anything. And then they're going to be putting the cactus everywhere. So they're like little bees. Endermen are pollinating like bees. And I thought that was a super cool kind of little tip that I picked up off the wiki. The Minecraft wiki is just a collection of information. I love going through it. Some nights I'm just bored. I'm like, I'm going to learn about something. And then you just pick something to learn about, and then there you go. But my whole world is starting to light up a little bit at nighttime, so I'm going to back up. You guys can see some of the street lights too at the same time. But little tips like this, guys, is how you're going to make your world kind of have that added touch, that added flair. We only got 8 minutes here. It's not that long of a video. I know you're all going to just fast forward through this part if you really wanted to. Yeah, that's one way that you could do it. Or you can just listen to my fun, cool facts about Endermen and little busy bees with their cacti. And there you go. I broke this one over here. Don't worry about that. But that's how you make those little quick campfires. I hope you picked it up. If you need to pause it or back it up. But that's how you make it right there. Pretty straightforward, pretty easy. Those can be all over your world. Don't forget, guys, smash that like button if you like my tutorials. Don't forget as well to subscribe to my channel if you want to see some more vids, because I make tons. And yeah, I'll catch you on the flip side. I still never seen a witch around here yet, but okay, later.
Guns.